Okay, so last night I was tooling around. I finally got on my laptop to get into my YouTube, and I'm thinking about doing a crowdfunding for an independent movie, and I thought I'd just put it out to you guys. I got like almost 5,700 subscribers, and that at $10 to get a producer's credit or more. I might have some other incentives or perks like hats, t-shirts, actresses. Kidding on the t-shirts. Kidding on the actresses. But I thought I'd put it out there first. There's 4 different places that I've been looking at. One is CrowdMade. The other is CrowdRise. The other is CrowdSurge. And then Kickstarter, which is pretty well known, GoFundMe, and then lastly is Indiegogo. So I wanted to get your take on those. I might put it on I'm not sure if you can actually do it, but I might put it on a couple different sites. I'm looking for $60,000, which seems like a lot, but to make a movie is pretty much not even. I mean, it's pretty much it's pretty cake. So I've already got the script. It needs a little more modifications on it. It's an adaptation of a Shakespeare play, one of my favorites, but it's been modernized for the location and some of the dialogue, and that's as far as the script goes, what I'm looking to do, and I'm looking to shoot it in 7 days, which is pretty much unheard of. Most film, TV projects, you're doing 30-day minimum. So that's 5 to 6 day shooting schedule though. So it's roughly about 22 to 24 days of shooting to 31 days of shooting, which is roughly about 4 to 5 weeks. And it's roughly about, I worked on Hellraiser 5, and it was like a $7 million movie, and it was considered low budget. So, and it went straight pretty much to video. So, but what I'm looking at doing is shooting it in a different way with the indie. If you look at a movie, I didn't work on it, but I worked on the director on the next project called If I Had a Hammer. His project that he shot independent and all Steadicam was called Running Time, and they shot it in 2 weeks on film under I think $300,000 or $350,000, which is pretty unheard of. It was all shot in black and white. I love it, and I think it's Josh Becker's best project. Bruce Campbell plays one of the leads in it, but it's phenomenal when you listen to the commentary. They went under 8-hour days, which is pretty unheard of. Most days in Hollywood are 12 hours minimum, and that's for talent. Add an hour up and an hour down, that's 14-hour days for crew minimum, usually. He shot it in 8-hour days, and they went on the last day like under 8 hours. So pretty phenomenal. And rule of thumb was back in the day when film was predominantly what movies were shot on. It was $1,000 a minute for developing, and you could get whatever perks and whatnot for free. Sound, camera, all that for free, but you could never get developing for free. So a 90-minute movie was minimum $90,000. So I'm looking to make something. If you look at a movie also called Victoria, they shot it in one 134-minute take is what it was marketed as. And then also another movie called Tangerine Dreams, and they shot it all on an iPhone. I think 6, but I have an iPhone 7 Plus that I'm looking at shooting it on. I'm looking at doing it in 7 days, and I'm looking at doing it for $60,000 or under. So, but that's the budget I'm looking at to go with, so I can cover everything, get the actors paid, get food, and get locations and costumes and props. So leave your comments. Let me know what your takes on it are, and eventually, when I get the one of the funding sites, a link to it, and up and running, I'm going to post it on here and see if I can get people to invest or to donate or to become like an associate producer or something. So, anyways, leave your comments, and don't forget to like, share, and leave your comments on other posts on what you think. And happy Sunday, Lates. And I'm going to do a shout out later on too. So, bye.